If you've been feeling like you're constantly behind, like no matter how much you do, it's never enough. Like your days are full, but you still end them exhausted and wondering what you even got done. I want you to know you're not alone in that. And you're not failing. There was a season where I felt this almost all day long. But there is something about spring that gently invites us to begin again. Not in a rushed or overwhelming way, but in a quiet, steady way. The past few days I've been refreshing our home. Not all at once, not perfectly. Just clearing spaces and making room, bringing a refreshed feeling of newness and life back into my home. It's our first spring in Alaska, and seeing the snow melting and the grass peeking through, and the days getting longer, I can't help but think how God is always working to renew, to restore life to the things that have been dormant, to warm what has gone cold, and to bring new light to what has lived in darkness for so long. After a long, dark winter, seeing things melt away to make room for new life to spring up has made me think about how we too could invite God's perfect design into other areas of our life. Heavy seasons of life can feel like they may never pass, like the cold, dark, long days of winter. But slowly the sun begins to shine again, and its light renews the whole earth. Nature doesn't hold on to its pattern because it's familiar. It lets go, completely transforming into something new. And sometimes the transformation looks messy before the beauty can be seen. As the snow melts and the ground thaws, the ground is covered in mud and fallen leaves that have been decaying underneath. We also are designed for transformation, but oftentimes we delay ourselves by unintentionally holding on to things that no longer serve us. We put off fixing things that are broken because we feel like the repair is a monumental task, when in reality, it could be a simple shift that makes our everyday tasks easier. We collect mental clutter just as our homes gather clutter. We hold on to thoughts like we hold on to things. We even hold on to things we don't want anymore. We may keep them just in case, shuffling them around the house because we don't really have a use for it, nor a place for it. It may have served us well at one point, but perhaps it's not of use anymore for one reason or another. In the same way, we may hold on to old patterns of thinking, negative thoughts, or worries. But we don't need to hold on to everything we once carried. We're allowed to release it, to hand it over to God, and make room for new. Not just in our homes, but in our hearts. For peace, for clarity, and for new blessings. Not all at once, and not perfectly, Just a gentle refreshing of the home and the renewing of the mind, making room for Him to move. Sometimes transformation is messy, uncovering things that have been hidden away, like a messy drawer you've been avoiding opening, or a lie that you've told yourself is truth because it feels familiar. But nature doesn't hold on to snow to try to avoid the mess of the thaw. It proceeds just as God designed. And maybe we can learn from nature. We too are part of God's creation, like the plants, the birds, and the bugs. If we live how God designed us to live, then we can become who He created us to be. This season, I invite you to join me in gently going through your home and your heart, clearing out what no longer belongs and making room for new light to shine in. If you feel like you've been stuck in a cycle where nothing works and you can't seem to get ahead, you may be stuck in survival mode. The constant feeling like you're running late for something or like you're behind in some way is your body signaling a fight or flight response. But you don't have to accept that that's just how you are. You can be the peaceful mom you always hoped you would be. If you're overwhelmed or unsure where to begin, I created something simple for you. It's a 10-minute reset to interrupt the cycle and help you step out of survival mode today. Just a quiet, gentle way to invite God into your day, even in the middle of a full and busy season. I'll leave it linked for you below if that feels like a good place to start.